Fort Thomas Coffee Shop. It is bridging the gap for veterans with a mission in mind. Each and every week, veterans use some space to gather and they just share their stories in a unique way. In this week's Salute to Heroes, we're going to hear from some veterans about the importance of staying connected after the military.
With every cup of coffee, there's a story to tell.
I got commissioned, and I was second lieutenant, then a first lieutenant, and I was finally a captain.
I was stationed all over the place.
Some stories are light, others are tough.
You never forget the time a lot of people are shooting at you. That's the thing you think about the most.
Still, every Friday morning, current and retired military members gather at Fort Thomas Coffee to show their gratitude for one another over a cup of joe.
The gentleman who started, Lonnie Sloan, saw me out in town and said, "Hey, you gotta come up and join us."
The group calls itself the Veterans and Friends Coffee Club. It started about 5 years ago with just a few service members and now includes dozens of people each week.
It's great to be around a bunch of people who had much of the same experiences that you had.
There is a camaraderie amongst veterans or people in the military.
Which is why the owner of Fort Thomas Coffee, Christine Smalley, says she created the space.
I've gotten to see firsthand the value of community and the brotherhood and sisterhood they share when they're in the military. And so these guys know it's important that they keep connecting and keep showing up for one another. So that's really important to me.
A majority of the group is from the Engineer Battalion in Fort Thomas, but there are also veterans from all branches of the military that show up each week, keeping the bond alive and the coffee flowing.
There's a bond through the military that would actually, when you're together with her, there's just a different feeling.
So how about it? You can join those veterans for coffee every Friday morning. The shop owner also tells us that Friday before Veterans Day, they're going to be holding a celebration for the 248th birthday of the Marine Corps. There are 3 Marines that come to that shop pretty often. You can also stop in. You can thank them for their service. They would love it. We're also told there's going to be a cake cutting, some speeches, and music.